On today's video, we're taking a look at some of the exciting updates coming to downtown Frisco. Starting here on Main Street, you'll see all the changes happening around Toyota Stadium with new renovation underway to enhance game days and local events. Just down the road, Rollertown Beer Works has broken ground on a new location and set to open next year, adding some fresh local flavor right here in the heart of Frisco. And finally, as we move through the historic district, we'll check out the road expansions and the upcoming 4th Street Plaza, designed to make downtown more walkable and vibrant.
So that makes sense.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today, you join me over here in downtown Frisco. We're gonna be taking a drive through Main Street and talking about 3 new developments, the new things coming to this area. It's been a while since I did a video driving through downtown Frisco. I'm not gonna drive through all of downtown Frisco. I'm just gonna hit on some points, talk about some homes for sale, talk about some apartments that you could possibly rent from around this area if that's what you're looking at right now, and just giving you a quick update on some of the things that you will see in the future here in downtown Frisco. We're right off of Dallas Parkway. I'm gonna turn right here. I'm gonna jump right onto Main Street and get right into these developments. Not too many things. There's just 3 topics that I'm gonna be talking about today. Just real quick, over on the left side, you are gonna have the Dallas North Tollway. So being anywhere off Main Street over in this downtown Frisco area, really close to that. Also, you have Medical City on the right side, and most of the restaurants right now around downtown Frisco are gonna be on the north side of Main Street, up along where the Dallas Parkway is, continuing to go straight. So we're going right here on Main Street, but just know that there's a whole bunch of restaurants. You've got sushi restaurants, bar, kitchen type burger joints. You also have like Blue Goose, Mexican restaurants, a couple little entertainment things. And now we're on to Main Street. And the first development that I am going to talk about before I turn into Frisco Square is gonna be over on the left side, which is gonna be the Toyota Stadium over here in Frisco. Now, Toyota Stadium is already here, so it's not really a new development, but they are bringing new things. So this venue opened in 2005, and it is kind of due for some updates. They did bring in updates back when I was in high school with this National Soccer Hall of Fame, but it's been a while since they've kind of gone back in, and they have approved about an $80 million project. It's probably going to be a little bit more, but what they plan to do is expand the seating and premium spaces. They want to grow the club seating by up to 175%. They're going to add another roof structure, and they're going to also enhance the audio and visual game day technology. The stadium will feature a state-of-the-art sound system, expanded video boards, and advanced scoreboards, including a massive 6,000 square foot video board, which will be the largest of its kind in any MLS stadium currently. They're also going to modernize the amenities, expand the concessions, restroom facilities, upgrade the retail outlets, and refine the club spaces. And then they're also going to enhance the accessibility and field improvements. Now, the renovation timeline for all this is Q1 of 2025. Construction will begin on the stadium's east side, and then summer of 2026, the east side reopens, work shifts to the west side, and then by quarter 2028, the full stadium reopens, completing the renovation. So they're gonna have this going on for the next 4 to 3 years is what they're kind of projecting with this. So it's not really a new development, but this is kind of a new thing that just got kind of worked through the city council and got approved, and they're going to be kind of renovating this area around here. I turned into Frisco Square, so we are a little bit off of Main Street right now, just so I could quickly talk about that. There's also like a movie theater back in this area. You've got a few apartment complexes. Now, I also did pull out some apartment complexes just to give you an idea on what the rent is around here. So I'm just going to talk about 3 of the apartments. There's plenty of apartments to pick from. But you could go with the Plaza at Frisco Square, which will offer a studio for $1,168 per month, up to a 3-bed at $3,360 per month. There's also the Isaac Apartments. You could do a 1-bed for $1,343 per month, or a 2-bed up to $2,692 per month. And then there's also the Civic at Frisco Square, which offers a studio at $1,199 per month, or a 2-bedroom apartment That is $2,639 per month. So that gives you the range real quick on some of the apartments around here. Like I said, there's a few other ones, but those are the ones like right in this heart of downtown Frisco. You can also notice over on the left side, they're kind of redoing the medians around here as well. We'll start getting into the area where the new expansion is coming into with the streets for downtown Frisco. We are more on the west side of downtown Frisco. We'll then soon be over on the east side where more construction is going on and more new developments. A cool thing that just got released here is Rollertown Beer Works. That has just broken ground, and that is going to be over on this left side. I know back when I made my driving tour of downtown Frisco, I did talk about how there was going to be a brewery over in this area. It is on the left side, so you can see they've broken ground on here. It's right by where these silos are. I'm glad they actually kept these silos. I think at some point they were talking about bringing them down, but they actually ended up keeping them. It's going to be kind of a little other visual point with this brewery that's coming into, but it's called Rollertown Beer Works. The specs on this thing is going to be a 2-level tap room with large porches and multiple bars. It's going to be 4,320 square feet of outdoor beer garden. It's also going to have 25,000 square feet of lawn space connecting the tap room and the historic silos. So I also like how they're kind of integrating the silos with all this and kind of making it all one big project instead of it just, I think they were for so long trying to figure out what they were going to do with the silos, and they finally figured it out. They're putting a brewery there. And then it's going to be 15,000 square foot of production hall with 3 brew houses varying in sizes. This is going to be a family and dog friendly area that aims to enrich Frisco's downtown with live music, brewery experiences, and community focused environment. Some of the key players that are actually invested in this is going to be people like Dirk Nowinski and then also members of Dude Perfect. This brewery will be located between Toyota Stadium and the historic downtown Frisco area, and I expect this to open sometime in late 2025. That's kind of my guess with all those things. And now we are further into downtown Frisco. We're actually getting more towards the end of it where more of the residential area is. If you've driven downtown Frisco here recently, whole bunch of stuff going on. So we were going out towards the east. We're now going to hook it back towards the west and show you all of this mayhem that's going on. Now this has been like this for like the past 4 or 5 months. They've now moved all the lanes over to one side. They're redoing the road. They're expanding things. So they're doing a Main Street revitalization. The construction timeline is this began in July of 2024. An expected completion is Q1 of 2026. Upgrades are going to include removal of on-street parking to increase walkability, which I guess that's how they increase walkability. I still feel like they're gonna do all this and it's not gonna really fix anything. It might, but I feel like as long as I've, like my whole life that I've lived in Frisco, I feel like every 3-4 years they come out with like a new downtown Frisco project somewhere around this older area of downtown, and it just never ends up really bringing more people to it. But maybe this time it will. So they're gonna bring wider sidewalks, benches, trees, decorative pavers providing shaded spots and comfortable atmosphere, rail themed barriers as well, separating the east and westbound lanes. And then they're going to bring a 4th Street Plaza, and that construction just began of September of 2024. They're aiming Q1 of 2026 for the completion. We're going to drive by that here real quick, but that is going to be that's going to be designed as an outdoor rail themed community gathering space with pathways connecting Elm and Main Streets. Highlights will include Rail District Gateway monuments, shaded paths, an outdoor performance stage, and a large lawn with open seating for events. The plaza will have ample gathering areas with outdoor furniture and seating, along with a public restroom for convenience. And since they're getting rid of all the parking along the roads, they're going to be bringing in a parking garage, which is going to be located right here along 4th Street. So this area is going to be where kind of they're going to put everyone parked, or plan to have everyone parked, and then they're going to have some gathering spaces also around here, and then on that other side is where the businesses are. So hopefully this will help out the businesses. Right now it's probably hurting the businesses really bad. I kind of feel bad for some of these business owners along here. They're probably just getting wrecked right now because they've gotten rid of all this parking and they've are now expanding all the roads around here, which is probably a bit frustrating, and this is going to take another couple years. So those are the developments going on right now with downtown Frisco. I'm going to jump into the residential area real quick and talk about some houses for sale in here. And I really do hope, for the amount of work that they're doing on all this, it actually does bring some more people around to this east side of downtown Frisco. But like I said, I mean, I feel like my whole life I've lived here. They've always come out with a new project for downtown Frisco every 3 or 4 years, and it just doesn't quite work. The west side of downtown Frisco is awesome. It's going great, but this other side, it's just getting hard to have people walking around the area. So it's kind of just one of those things. So in this area is where you're going to find kind of the older historic downtown. You are going to have some houses in here that are really outdated, and then you're going to have some other things like over on the right side where it's brand new construction. So it's going to be kind of a mix of things. Your neighbor could be a very small house up to a very large house with also a separate dwelling detached unit as well. You've got land for sale for like half an acre at $1,649,000. That's zoned for maybe potentially building more residential units on it. You also have some areas where you could do some commercial things. There's also up to 2.9 acres for sale in this area for $2,195,000. And then I did pull off one home for sale that we just passed a little while ago. That is a 2023 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,000 square feet, listed at $1,235,000 at $412 per square foot. So you are gonna have some houses in here that are well above the $1 million range. Those are ones that are going to be a little bit more updated. They also might have a detached dwelling unit with them. And then you also are going to have some houses in here that are going to be in like the 500, 600, 700K range. But even those houses at 500K over in this area are still going to most likely need some updates with them. I find that more of the houses that are updated well enough to like really live in and not have to do a whole bunch of upgrades or renovations are gonna be above like the 700-800K mark. Also depends on the size of the lot, how old the house is, how renovated things are, but that's gonna be kind of the range. So that's your quick update on downtown Frisco. So if you've been in the downtown area and you've kind of seen all these changes going on right now, that's the quick update with that. If you guys have any questions about buying around downtown Frisco or over in the Frisco market, or just have questions and thinking about moving to this North Texas area, please send me a text or give me a call. Would love to work with you and your family on your home search. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.